shade here.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, if you huddle, there's shade. All right, where's my Megan?
Donde est el Megan?
Okay.
I don't know.
Megan. I want her to assume the position before we start. This is awkward afterward.
Good.
White shirt, black sweater.
I used to work.
All right, Megan, you got podium or easel duty? And then there is. You can set it right in here.
Or I mean, just to kind of look at it on reading,
Yeah.
maybe.
Well, if you want me to, I can put it here, put their mics back on top of it.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Sounds good.
Plus, it won't blow away this way. Okay. All right, Garrett, will you hit the power for me, please? Okay, no power.
No power again.
Got it. Okay. All right, awesome. So we're going to go and get started. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you everyone out here who's joined us for today's medal reveal. We're going to have 4 speakers. They're not going to talk very long because it's hot and it's Oklahoma. But once we're done with the speaking and the medal reveal, you can grab anybody for interviews that you want. Just let me know who you want and we'll make sure you get that. So our first speaker today is going to be Mayor of Catoosa, Greg Williams.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Catoosa. Welcome to the Blue Whale. My name is Greg Williams. I'm the mayor of the city of Catoosa.
Mayor, you should put that right there.
Right here. Okay, should I start over? Okay. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Catoosa. Welcome to the Blue Whale. My name is Greg Williams. I'm the mayor of the city of Catoosa. It is an absolute honor to be standing before you here today at the iconic Blue Whale as we celebrate the achievement of the Route 66 marathon winners. The Blue Whale has held a special place in our hearts since Hugh Davis finished the construction in July 1972. He was a retired zookeeper and zoologist. He built this Blue Whale for his wife Zelta as a 34th wedding anniversary present. It took him 2 years and thousands of buckets of cement and rebar. Since the Blue Whale has not only been an icon to Catoosa, but for the whole world. Soon we will begin construction for a new visitor center here at the Blue Whale. This will mark a new chapter for Catoosa and having lasting impacts for many years to come. I encourage everyone to remain engaged as we progress through this construction phase and beyond. Today we unveil the 2025 Williams Route 66 Marathon Medal winners. The medal is a symbol of everything you've given to this race and everything you've accomplished. The medal isn't just a finish line, it's a reminder of a journey. It's a badge of honor for your hard work, your commitment, and your resilience. So on behalf of the city of Catoosa, I would like to thank all the winners, past and future. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for pushing the boundaries. Thank you for showing up and giving your all. At this time, I would like to introduce the Director and CEO of the Route 66 Alliance, Ken Busby.
Thank you, Mayor. We'll do slight adjustment here. It's all good. I promise I'll put it right back as I found it. That's where you're supposed to chuckle, chuckle, chuckle. Okay, no one's going to chuckle this way. Okay. Well, good morning. It's an exciting time to be here as we're getting ready to celebrate the 100th anniversary, the centennial of Route 66. And, you know, Oklahoma has more miles of this historic road than any of the other 7 states through which Route 66 travels. So it's been wonderful to watch the marathon grow over the years and really celebrate the icons of Route 66. And of course, no better way than this today. As you know, your neighbor, Tulsa, is the capital of Route 66. So here we are working together, Catoosa and Tulsa. As we prepare for next year, we're celebrating Cyrus Avery. We're celebrating the father of Route 66 and what that really means to America and to Oklahoma and to this region, as we'll be welcoming national and international visitors truly from all 4 corners of the world as they visit us. And remember also, here's your word for the day, America's semi-quincentennial is next year. We turn 250. All eyes are going to be on America, and all eyes are going to be on the marathon. It's a very exciting time to be here. Our Lieutenant Governor Matt Pinnell loves to say, if you want to see America, then you've got to see Oklahoma. And I like to add in, there's no better way to see Oklahoma than on Route 66. And with the Blue Whale on Route 66, you've got it all. So with that, congratulations to the marathon for really being great ambassadors for this road and for what you have brought to all of the people that participate and all the recognition that you bring to this great state. We're excited, you be excited. So it's now my pleasure to introduce the president of the Oklahoma Route 66 Association, Reese Martin.
Thank you, Ken. Route 66 is a road of dreams. It was the path of promise for Dust Bowl migrants heading to California for a better life. For post-war families, it was the road of leisure that led them to the splendor of the American West. And today it connects travelers to our history and the people that live and work along the main street of America. Oklahoma has always been in the driver's seat when it comes to this famous highway. It has given the road leaders like Cyrus Avery, inspired authors like Michael Wallace, and called to artists and cartographers like Jerry McClanahan. The Williams Route 66 Marathon in Tulsa is part of that road's legacy. It calls to dreamers, inspires people to achieve goals that perhaps they didn't think were possible, celebrates something that connects people across thousands of miles from big cities to small towns, and attracts people from all over the world. Now, if you were to hold a contest to pick the most beloved roadside attraction on all of Route 66, let's just say that the Blue Whale would be in the running. This year, the marathon celebrates this site. Hugh Davis built the whale out of love for his wife Zelta, who collected whale figurines. It was also part of a larger love, a love for Oklahoma's natural landscape. And we're standing in a place that was created to share that love with the world. And I'm so excited that the Williams Route 66 Marathon is commemorating this story in a way that will resonate far beyond the blacktop of historic Route 66. Now it is my pleasure to introduce our next and final speaker, the Executive Director of the Williams Route 66 Marathon, Destiny Green.
Thank you all so much for being here this morning. We couldn't be more excited to kick off this year's medal series reveal. We are actually turning 20 years old this year, so we are super excited to have the Blue Whale be our medal and to kick off everything with you guys. This race weekend is set for November 22nd and 23rd. We have a race for everyone. We have a marathon, half marathon, marathon relay, 5K, fun run, and even a mascot dash. But this race is more than just miles. It's a journey through history, and we're proud to honor the legacy of Route 66. It represents freedom, movement, and connection. Each year, our runners get to experience that blend of Tulsa's Art Deco and nostalgic Route 66 charm. Speaking of spirit, if you've been paying attention over the past few years, we've been celebrating some of the most iconic landmarks within Route 66 in the Tulsa area. About 5 years ago, Ken Busby and I sat down and talked about all of these iconic landmarks and what they meant to Tulsans and people who love Route 66. So I want to say thank you actually to Ken for helping me map out this amazing plan to end with the Blue Whale. I am a Catoosa graduate, so this actually means a lot to me, and I love him so much. So it's a big thing for us to do. Without further ado, Megan, you want to help me unveil this amazing Blue Whale? If you notice, it is floating in water, and this will be like a trophy. So the water is a base, so you can wear it around your neck or stand it up like a trophy. This is something that reaches back to what we did for our 10th anniversary with a standing medal. But I'm very excited to unveil this for everyone, and I hope lots of runners and volunteers and just travelers through for the event stop here in Catoosa to see the amazing Blue Whale. But before we wrap this up, I would like to remind everyone that we have one of my favorite events coming up. It's on July 1st. It is our first mile training kickoff. So it's one of my favorite ways to connect with all of our runners as we run our first miles together and then run our last miles together at the marathon. So thank you all for coming. We appreciate you. Have a great day.
If you have questions, any of our folks will be glad to take them, or they can just meet with you after for a quick one-on-one. Thank you.
Hello,
Hi.
I'm Josh Brown, City of Catoosa.
Yes, Susan.
He's one of our local ones.
Thank you. This is so cute. I love it. I saw your guys with it, and I was kind of jealous.
I have a really cool
probably wear this.
Thank you.
here shortly, and it's going to have a link.
Cool.
It has this art in it, and the 20th anniversary special logo, which nobody has because we're didn't have it before. So you guys will have all that.
Yeah, if you'll give me my frame back at some point, I'll bring you a new frame.
Well, we have a meeting on Tuesday,
Oh, you can keep it. I'll just touch base with you guys.
and I'd like to present it to our council, show it to them, and then we can, you all can actually
I want to
Actually,
keep one
you have a city council meeting?
Tuesday night.
What time is it?
6. You guys want to come and talk to them?
Check.
My son, I said, oh,